Hi, this is Jack. I've competed on Miss Bernard's FLL team for 3 years, and this video is being made in 2014.
Hello, this is Isaac, and this is my first year on this team, but back in 5th grade I did a bunch of programming and learned how to do all this. And we both welcome you to NXT Programming 101.
So to start off, we're going to familiarize ourselves with the NXT software. So as you can see, we've already launched the software here. So what we're going to do is, this is typically how you will find the software as it starts up. So one thing we do as programmers is we always use the complete or complex palette. So right down here on the lower half of the screen, you're going to see a green circle, and then you're going to see 3 squares, and then you're going to see 2 rectangles. You're going to click on the 3 squares. It's going to bring up this different menu. So real quickly, we'll go through this menu here. So you're going to see common blocks, which consists of like the motor block, the sound block, and the display block. You can see the action palette. So we have basic moving and basic sound.
Then next, you see the sensor palette, which includes all your sensors like touch, color, and ultrasonic. Next, you have the flow. Flow includes all of your different blocks, such as stop, loop, and switch.
And then we have the data block here. We don't typically use these, but we'll show you anyway. So we have the logic block, the math block, the compare block, the range block, the random block, the variable block, and the constant block.
And then we have the advanced block. The advanced block consists of stuff like number to text, keep alive, and all sorts of stuff like that. We don't typically use these blocks.
So to continue getting acquainted with the software here, up here you can see we have the File, Edit, Tools, and Help button. These are quite useful. So in here we have, in the File section, we have basic things like New, Open, Close, Save, Save As. You should be familiar with these from other programs. Edit, we have your basic undo, redo, paste, copy, cut. Under Tools, we have Calibrate Sensors, Update NXT Firmware, Create, Pack, and Go, View Graph during NXT data logging, Import blocks from Export Wizard, Download to multiple NXTs. And under Help, we don't typically use this, but if you ever need online support or want to find out more about the LEGO Mindstorms. So over here on the side where you can see it says Robot Educator, this is a good place to start off. So since we're using the complete palette, why don't we click on complete palette? So this just consists of basic things that if you ever need to know how to program, you can always find them out here. They're equipped with videos and graphics to show. So for example, this is one of the videos that you can see to help you find how to program. So moving on from this,
now we have down at the bottom, there is the need help thing. So down there is 2 options actually. Currently it's selected on the question mark, which is need help. And this will allow you to drag over an object or something, and it will tell you about it. Also, you have this down here. This is a map, basically. This, once we get blocks on here, will say where everything is, and I can easily move around by dragging down here. Next, we have the hotkeys up here. So we have stuff like New, Open Program, Save, Cut, Copy, Paste. Then we have your tools. You have the pointer tool, which allows you to do this. Keep this one selected. This one's a good tool. This allows you to click on blocks and do stuff. This is the hand tool. This will allow you to do stuff like move around. So with your bigger programs, you want to use this to move. Then you have the comment tool, where you can go in and click, and I can type in stuff like, this is a tutorial. Now, this will then show up, and this can be used to help us with other programs.
So it's always nice to have as much space as possible when working on the programs here. So up here, since we have the side where it says speed control right now, So back when we started, this is where the help section was. So as you can see here, the robot educator. So it's always nice to have as much space as we possibly can. So up here, there's just this little X, and we can click that, and it widens the amount of space we have. So I'll go ahead and start explaining the buttons here. Starting from the bottom here, we have the download button. This is the most commonly used one. This is for moving a program from the computer onto the brick. Going up from that, we had the NXT window. This shows us information about the brick we have connected. Because we don't have any bricks connected right now, there's no information being displayed. But over on the side here, you can see the NXT data. This is how you name a brick. That's very important. How you do the battery connections, free storage. This is where you can delete and manipulate and download programs.
Next, we have the over to the top right, we have the download and run selected. What this does is something that is like selected on here will be downloaded and run. Then then you have the stop button. This will stop this stuff or stop whatever. And then this is the download and run. This will, as soon as it's done downloading, run the program. This is not typically used in programming.
So, and down here, back where we chose the complex palette, a nice thing to know how to do is my blocks. This can be very useful for complicated programs. So as you can see, we're going to go back to the complex palette and say we're just going to drag 2 random motor blocks out here. So we'll bring one of these out and drag one more out. Sure. And now what we're going to do, up here by the comment tool, there's this other box. And we're going to click that, and this will create a block of all the current blocks you have selected. And if you have none selected, it won't work. So you have to make sure you select all of the ones you want. So you just say finish on here, and now it's turned this into a neat compact block, which you can get from here. So that's a useful thing to know if you have complex programs.
So I guess that this.
So one last thing we'd like to show you. I can't click on it right now because of the recording software we're using, but up here you'll see the under File, we have switched to NXT data logging. I can't show you this right now, but this will send you to data logging that is based off of the computer. We don't typically use this. We normally data log off the brick, and we'll explain more about data logging later. So this is a concluding tutorial here on how to just basically get acquainted with the programming.
And thank you for watching, and we hope to in the future teach you more. Thank you.
Thank you.